The history of Bani Israel, or the children of Israel, is a central narrative in both the Quran and the Bible. It encompasses a wide range of events and lessons, with a focus on the guidance provided by God and the challenges faced by this chosen community. Here's a condensed overview: origins and early tribes. Bani Israel traces its lineage to the 12 sons of the biblical figure Jacob, known as Israel, who were the forefathers of 12 distinct tribes. Egyptian bondage. Bani Israel's story begins with their enslavement in Egypt, where they faced harsh oppression. According to both the Quran and the Bible, God sent the prophet Moses, Musa, to lead them out of Egypt. Exodus and miracles. Moses, with his brother Aaron, Harun, confronted Pharaoh and demanded the release of Bani Israel. After a series of plagues and miracles, including the parting of the Red Sea, they were freed from Egyptian bondage. Wandering in the wilderness. Following their liberation, Bani Israel embarked on a journey through the wilderness, guided by Moses. During this time, they received various commandments, including the 10 Commandments, which are foundational principles in both Jewish and Christian faiths. Reaching the Promised Land. After years of wandering, Bani Israel neared the land of Canaan, which God had promised to them. However, due to disobedience and lack of faith, they faced additional trials and delays. Settlement in Canaan. Under the leadership of Joshua, Bani Israel eventually entered and conquered parts of Canaan, establishing a foothold in the Promised Land. Period of Judges and Kings. Bani Israel went through phases of governance by judges and later established a monarchy. Prominent figures like Samuel, Saul, David, and Solomon played significant roles during this time. Divided kingdom and exile. Internal conflicts led to the division of the kingdom into the northern kingdom of Israel and the southern kingdom of Judah. Eventually, both kingdoms faced conquest and exile, Israel by the Assyrians and Judah by the Babylonians. Return from exile and later history. After a period of exile, some members of Bani Israel returned to the land of Judah and began rebuilding Jerusalem and the temple. Prophets and spiritual guidance. Throughout their history, Bani Israel received guidance from various prophets, including Moses, Joshua, Samuel, David, Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, and others. Spiritual and moral lessons. The history of Bani Israel is often interpreted as a source of spiritual and moral guidance, emphasizing the importance of faith, obedience to God's commandments, and learning from past mistakes. The story of Bani Israel is significant not only in religious contexts, but also in cultural, ethical, and literary traditions around the world. Different religious communities may emphasize different aspects of their history based on their respective scriptures and interpretations.